This is an official announcement to the international society. Latvia, a country in Northern Europe, has turned from democracy to totalitarian tyranny. Serious crimes against humanity have been affected or covered up by the current administration led by the prime suspect, Christian Skarinj, and his government. We are a significant part of the Latvian society who has been opposing the illogical, unfounded, and lawless COVID measures. We have clearly indicated that the emergency situation is declared on false, fraudulent data and is misleading the entire society. Current government is claiming the positive COVID PCR tests are equal to COVID diseased. This is fraud. The world knows already that a positive PCR test is just an indicator of an insignificant probability of a person being infectious. Accordingly, all the unconstitutional measures like lockdowns, martial law, economic genocide, forced masking and forced distancing have been grounded just on the fraudulent data of COVID PCR positives being presented as COVID diseased. There has been no reliable scientific evidence that public in general is benefiting from these tyrannical measures. On the contrary, we are aware of the scientific conclusions of the world's top scientists about the opposite harm of lockdowns. Signatories of Great Barrington Declaration, 50,000 doctors and scientists have clearly indicated that there has been no positive effect. We are also aware of the newest scientific evidence from the Wuhan research on millions of people that an asymptomatic person, even if tested positive, is not infectious. We are aware of the court decisions of Portugal, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Austria, and other countries who have already made the first steps to expose this fraud. Knowing the truth, we have been inviting the prime suspects in Latvia, President, Prime Minister, Health Minister, and Minister of Internal Affairs to participate in open public debate. They have rejected. They still keep avoiding. To oppose, we have taken part in several peaceful protests at freedom caravans of cars. Prime suspects have chosen a different way to reply. And this is effecting totalitarian repression against us personally. In Latvia, whistleblowers and freedom protesters are being prosecuted in an unlawful and harsh ways. Hundreds of cases and huge fines summing up to hundreds of thousands of euros. Mainstream media attacks and public defamation just because people are expressing their opinions. Attacking the personal businesses of the protesters and threatening to close them down. Closing of bank accounts to exclude from economy. The raiding of businesses by the corrupt Latvian Internal Revenue Service. And even criminal accusations. A simple expression of freedom, a barrel with a sign Recycle bin of Wintel, who is the former health minister of Latvia, has been seized by police together with a trailer. Dozens of police cars have been engaged in capturing an empty barrel with a critical message. A well-known freedom activist, Valentin Yeremeyev, and nurse, Marina Kornatovska, have been arrested and kept in jail just because of one single public interview expressing the criticism about COVID fraud. Latvia is in danger. We declare that crime against humanity, as indicated by international criminal legislation, as well as Article 712 of the Latvian Criminal Code, has been committed against us, a large group of people, because of our political views. We request international protection. Prime suspects are continuing their crimes by insisting an experimental COVID vaccine to the large percentage of population. They're not letting people make an informed decision. Information about possible side effects is being censored and concealed. Public debate has been rejected. We are aware that the situation in your country is very similar. We are asking to form an international Nuremberg-type tribunal to gather the prime suspects and restore democracy and human rights as soon as possible. Please share this message and inform the world about the current situation in Latvia. Thank you, and God bless.